Jaylen's had it with this one. There we go.
I don't like that thing. Maybe not. Welcome back to Freedom One Garage. Today we are working on a trailer.
So yeah, this is a I don't know, big, pretty heavy duty trailer, tilt bed in the back. It's been sitting for quite a while. It had weeds growing up through it, stuff like that. We'll get some of those out of there, but ow, 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 gloves, ouch. Golly, things with stickers. Okay, so here's an overall. This trailer's been out of service for, as far as road legal means goes, for a number of years, and we're gonna fix the lights. No big deal, we can do lights all day. We're gonna check all the wheel bearings, maybe on the make it stoppers. We gotta see if I can. We got one tie down. A chain binder that was welded on here that's broken. We'll repair that or replace that. The biggest issue is the drop leg jack is inoperational. It's way up in the about as far up position as it can be, and we've started on this. We had some company, so I kind of got started before Jaylen got the camera over here. But first things first, this isn't the usual square body jack that you would see on some of the newer trailers, so this has got some age to it. There should be a lid right here, and it's missing, so that means the inside's full of gunk and things. So a couple issues with this. First of all, the handle bracket over there is bent. It's no big deal. Oops, we already disconnected that thing. There's a sleeve that goes and connects this part of the handle to the main shaft, and now we're in here. We're going to pop this pin out, but we got to get all this junk out of here first. Then we can pop this pin out. There's another roll pin on this side. We'll eventually get this shaft out, and then there's another big gear down here that engages this side gear, and that should make it go up and down. But we've sheared a pin or some sort of retainer device either within that gear or below that big brown gear. So we'll get to work here. All right, let's get some of this crap out of here. We started pushing this pin out. Well, okay. So before it'll let us take this big pin out, we got to get some sideways motion this way in the shaft, and the little pin on the sides, or at least this one over here, is preventing that. So gotta get it out first, apparently. Ooh, duh. There it goes. Spin that over and see if we can't pry up on that. There it comes. There. One little pin. Now, can it go that way far enough? Should be able to.
I have to tap on it.
I have to dig some more of this stuff out of here though. Well, this is tricky. You can't quite get the whole thing. Oh, there we go, maybe.
Not quite.
There.
Oh, break.
Okay. I need to clean this gunk off of here. Let's see. No, yeah. Take that off. There.
It's a big old pin.
Alright, so that goes like, yeah. Okay, here's our small gear. That goes like here. And then a bushing. Oh, we can't get to our bushing yet. Okay. Cool. Alright.
Okay, everybody, I just stepped away. So I came back, we got a socket from a friend, and now the part that we thought was broken is not, so we're trying to hit the jack down out of it, and it's coming down okay, but it's pretty tough. So this is where we're at now. And that's all she wrote.
Uh-oh.
They're high enough.
Alright, we gotta jack her up some more.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't think we're quite high enough.
Just tap real lightly. Okay.
Easy peasy.
Okay. Move around a little bit, just make sure it's going down straight. Okay.
Easy.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be alright.
We spilled a bearing. That seems a little bit messy. Maybe we should clean it. Close up of that.
This is all just gunk and goo. Nice.
Wonderful.
Okay. Those are just stamped in. You know, they did that, Jay. They just took something and punched it in there.
Oh wow. I bet that's just to hold it then. I wonder if like it's just like got an edge on top, so then they just punch it in so then it comes up and that's where it stops.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
It's hitting that. So you gotta figure out how to bend that back out.
Can you stick something through there? Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Might be a one-use jack, unless we can unscrew it all the way.
Yeah.
Oh, it's full of water anyway, Jay.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's gonna be full of rust down in there.
Yeah, leaving it without a top on it might have done it.
It'll go down.
That's up, isn't it now?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Now I would be pushing it down. Let's see it. It's all stripped out.
Yeah.
So it's not even broken, it's just stripped out in there.
She's done though.
Updates. We've got the trailer jack is apart. This is the bottom part. It is stripped out down in here. These are threads, they're full of gunk. We accidentally tipped it over, it's full of water. There's not a break in here. This threaded shaft here is stripped out down in here. So we can't pull this part out. Well, we should be able to pull this part out, but the way this is created and made, what keeps this in is this tubing has two burrs pressed into it permanently. You can't undo it. This is half wall thick tubing and there's no way. Basically what I'm saying is you can't take that apart and it's broken forever. So we need to get the rest of this assembly off so that we can figure out what the customer wants to do. What really, he's got to put a new jack on. It's just a matter of what tonnage, but this all has to get cut off. So it's plasma time.
Easy.
Yeah. Whew. Yeah, you got her.
I won't get quite to the middle, but
Upside down plasma. How sweet is that?
that's pretty awesome.
There you go. I hope that's your shop flannel.
Yeah, it is. There you go.
You're through. Awesome. Tight quarters. There you go.
That is thick metal. Holy cow.
One bracket off.
That worked surprisingly well.
Yeah. See if you can get that other side now, huh? So what's happening is the corners, you have 1/2-inch metal going here and 1/2-inch metal going here, and they're butt welded. So at one point it's 1 inch thick, plus the cavity behind that bracket filled up with water, and it's full of rust and scale and stuff. So the plasma's just not quite happy.
That's a cool picture, yeah.
There you go. You got it. Get some. Oh, that's the trailer. Go back the other way now. There you go. One more. 2 more. 3 more. Oh, that's the trailer. Pull back up on it, maybe. Jalen's had it with this one. There we go.
I don't like that thing. Made me mad.
All right, so here's what we were battling. Was through here, the plasma just didn't like the connection at all. But
because all the rust.
yeah, we're gonna dig this out a little bit. We'll clean this up real quick. Zip around that and trim that off so we can grind it, get it cleaned up, and then it'll be ready for
a new jack.
our new jack. We don't like you, old jack. Hey, day 2 on the unknown year 5th wheel heavy duty flatbed hay trailer here. we showed you, plasmarred that off. Stayed out late last night and kind of tried to torch as much of that off as we could. And then on this side, he had a broken binder hook that was welded on here. We cut that off. We'll come back now and grind these clean. We have a new chain binder that we'll install. But for right now, we've got a whole bunch of grinding, and then we're gonna try to do some welding, and it may not be what you're expecting. Okay, updates. That was a lot more work than I expected it, but all cleaned up, ready to roll. Got our ground all nice and flat. The bottom's nice and clean. We went ahead and test fit our new jack, and well, it's gonna go like that, and this is where it's going to meet up against the trailer. So we're going to flap wheel the paint off of here and then get ready to do some tacking and welding. Okay, we're ready to tack. We're going to tack it with the 110 volt wire feed just in the four corners. We got her all clamped and level and exactly where we want it up and down wise. So let's throw a tack in this. Are tacked in. Oh, bottom, that bottom one's not great, but the other side's better. Now let's see if we can't burn it in the old school way. Okay, day 3 on the trailer, home from work. We've got her tacked, held in place, and in the spirit of, you know, rescuing old stuff, we picked this guy up at auction several years ago. It sat in the corner of the shop. It's a Forney T3, something like that, arc welder. So that's what we're going to use to burn this into the trailer. I kid you not, it's a 1950s model. Plugged it, or took the top off, blew out all the dust and cobwebs and mud daubers, all that stuff, and plugged it in, and it fired up and makes a good arc. We're missing one little low amperage plug here. That's taped off inside safely, so I'm not going to mess with that. But we've got her on the 110 120 on the high ground, and yeah, runs like a champ. So we're going to use that to burn this new hitch in. Good penetration. We're just not flowing enough material, so we got to move the rod in faster. Let me tag this side a little bit here. A little better. Here it is, final product. Jack all nicely welded on. It's got the spring actuated foot. Pull the pin, push the foot down. That gets you more room for jacking. And we're able to adapt the handle to his little extension bar there. So it's ready to roll. One labor intensive project down. Hey, stay tuned for another video on the electrical on this. From lights to brakes, we walk you through how we got all that stuff kind of fixed up. But for now, we're done with this one, and we'll move on to the next project. Hey, thanks so much for supporting our social medias and watching our stuff. Got a couple cool things planned. Weather's getting nicer. That means more shop time, guys and gals. So appreciate you. We'll see you on the next one.